what we do, how we treat our veterans, is a fucking embarrassment.
It's a joke. How we treat some of our active duty even is
how we treat
terrible.
our active duty is an embarrassment.
I think, if these guys can go out and at a dime, they lose their rights when they join, and you're losing your rights. So you're accepting that I am a tool.
GI means
I say your family should be taken care of while you're there and when you leave. After 4 years, you should have some kind of help to make sure you're taken care of, because you can go back at any time, pick up a gun, and kill somebody.
So
because they tell you to.
The way that we're treating our vets and our active duty right now is actually an issue for national security, and I'll explain why.
I agree too.
Because recruiting is at an all-time low for the military right now. Morale is at an all-time low in the military right now. And if you were to poll the people who are in the military, a vast portion of them aren't there for any sort of patriotic or ethos. They're there before the
college. Yeah.
And that's not, I'm not against people joining for the benefits, like a lot of people join for the benefits, right? But if you join for the benefits, or if you're thinking about joining for the benefits, and then you look at how those benefits are being disseminated, and you look at the care of our veterans afterward in the state that we're in, it de-incentivizes people to join the military, and it really becomes a forced thing where most people join the military because they have to. Here I am, I'm at the end of high school, it's either go live on the streets or go join the military, right?
Right.
So it's an issue of national security. There's a reciprocal value between the way we treat our vets and the way that the people treat our military and the way we're able to recruit and maintain and so on and so forth. I don't know if you guys thought, but the state of our military is in decline. I'm not saying we're bad, we're still number one, we're still the biggest badass Billy on the block, but I don't know if you guys heard the story. We just fucking shot down our own fucking F-18
I saw that
last night in the Red Sea.
Yeah.
The USS Gettysburg mistook. This is what the narrative is.
A brand new Super Hornet.
They mistook a brand new Super Hornet for a UT drone.
I call bullshit.
And they fucking they splashed that bitch. Of course, the pilots, thank God, they lived.
Both pilots survived.
But did they shoot it down? Did they really shoot it down, or something else happened?
No, they shut that bitch down.
Why did they shoot their own? Because here's what I don't understand, as a military. And if this did happen, I'd be up their ass right now as a congressman. Instead of listening to the bullshit that's going on, no, we need to pass a budget. But to me, that's a huge national security. There is no way we shot a jet in the air that we don't know about, and we should.
So, the number of breakdowns that had to happen, in order for this to take place, is absolutely crazy. You don't understand. Even the Gettysburg doesn't even have a fire command authorization at their level. They get that fire command authorization from Civic or from CDC, which is a Combat Direction Center, which would be the associated carrier, because they're all part of what's called a carrier CAG, a carrier air group. And the carrier air group's job is to protect the carrier and to project power. And so the destroyers and the ships, they're literally there to protect the carrier. So whenever something enters the airspace and they get a signature or fire control signature on it, there should have been a squawk back and forth. There should have been a communication between the destroyers CIC and the carriers CDC, and there has to be an authorization from somebody who's the CDC watch officer and the comms. The number of things that had to break down, and I guess I'm not sure what all I can say is I can't say I'm not. But the number of things
you served on that, Aaron, so you know this stuff.
Yeah.
I used to literally stand watching the CDC. I used to literally give civic briefs. I used to do radio briefs. I can tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt, there's only two things that I can think, because now they have some of this automated shit that I didn't fuck with 20 years ago, right? Yeah. So I don't know, maybe there isn't a chain of human decisions in order to make authorization. It could have been an environment where those sorts of decisions were being made at the level, on somebody else's level. There should have been somebody somewhere saying, "Hey, you're hot on me right now. What the fuck?"
Yeah, no shit. Why are you looking at me? Why are you
why are all the lights blinking? Why are all the alarms going off?